All right, continuing our look at fusion music, we are now to one of my personal favorites, Bill Chase. Chase was a high-note trumpet player inspired by Maynard Ferguson, that great Canadian guy that he is. Bill Chase began his formal music training at the New England Conservatory of Music, and what later became the Berklee School. But he didn't finish, really. He went on the road and made money instead. He became known as a top lead trumpet player in the 1960s as Woody Herman's lead trumpet player. And if you listen to recordings from the 60s with Woody Herman thundering herd, you just hear this powerful lead trumpet player, and Bill Chase could hang with the best of them. He was a really, really strong player. As a band leader, Bill Chase released only 3 albums, and we'll get into why in just a bit. But in his short life, his recordings still to this day stand out as some of the best trumpet playing out there. He had an untimely death. He died young, age 39. He was on the way to a state fair in a small plane, and the plane crashed, killing everyone on board. It's really a shame because he could have gone on to make even more of a name for himself, and who knows what would have happened had he lived. The unique thing about this particular band, it's your basic, jazz rock band with a nice rhythm section, drums, bass, guitar, that kind of thing, but there's 4 trumpets up front, and all 4 of them are screaming players. So there's singers and everything else, but the unique thing about this group is the 4 trumpets up front, and it's pretty awesome. They were nominated in 1972 for Best New Artist, but they were edged out by just a few votes by Carly Simon. Missed it by that much. She did okay. There was their first album called Chase, and May 1971 it hit the Hot 100 chart for Billboard and stayed on that chart for 26 weeks. Not bad for a bunch of trumpet players. Breaking into pop music. So their biggest hit was on that album, and it was called Get It On, early 70s. That's that one you should listen to. I'm not going to go into details. You can imagine what it's about. Their second album, which came out in 1972, was not quite as successful as the first one, and as a result of that album, he actually had to declare bankruptcy. So be careful when you are marketing your second album that you get good advice financially and artistically, or else the same may happen to you. Okay, we're going to listen to just a little bit, as we often do. Here is Open Up Wide, after the ad for Subaru. Okay.
This is Chase.
So you can kind of see why I like this one. I'm a little biased, but that's really, really fun music. Okay, enjoy that. Go listen. There's only 3 albums of Bill Chase to listen to, so familiarize yourself with this particular genre. It's good stuff. Okay, more next week.